Matt Day here with Parsons, Graham and Day. I want to take a second to talk about what happens if you don't show up to court when you have been ordered to appear. There are various consequences that can occur. It depends on what the order says. So, for instance, you get served with a petition that you're being sued, right? You're being civilly sued for damages that you purportedly caused someone else. Once you've been served, you've got your 20 days within which to respond or otherwise plead before the court. If you don't, a default order can be entered against you. So if you get served and you do nothing, you are looking at potentially getting a default order entered against you. Let's say you get served with an application for contempt citation. That orders you to appear because you could face jail time for being in contempt, violating court's orders. So if you don't appear after having been served, there's an excellent chance that a bench warrant will be issued for you because the court has ordered you to appear at a certain time on a certain day, and you did not do so. So it's not simply a default order, it is also potentially a bench warrant. Between those extremes, right, a warrant for your arrest, entering a judgment in favor of the petitioner or the plaintiff, the court can take several different actions. They can sanction you in certain instances for failing to appear. Let's use an example of that where there's a discovery motion and they're asking for sanctions because you haven't complied with discovery. You failed to appear. One of the sanctions that the court could assess against you is money every day for your failure to show up and participate in the discovery process. So there's a variety of things that can happen. None of them are really good, right? If you're served with legal pleadings and you're put on notice that you need to be at court or you need to respond, it is best to do so. And it's best when served to contact an attorney and figure out what your legal rights are. Don't stick your head in the sand. Don't ignore it. It isn't a thing that gets better if you just pretend it doesn't exist. Right? And a lot of times it's not one of those things that you can just put off until tomorrow to think about. Better to receive it, acknowledge it, contact an attorney, and start planning on how to deal with it. If you find yourself in a situation in which you've been served with legal process, paperwork, telling you to come to court, give us a call at 918-307-1529. We'd be happy to discuss your options with you and help you strategize and plan for what you need to do to deal with your case. And as always, if you need more information, take a look at our website, www.pdtulsalaw.com.
The purpose of this video is to be informative and not to provide legal advice. For legal advice, call a law firm and speak to an attorney about your particular case. None of the information provided in here is meant to establish the attorney-client relationship between Parsons, Graham and Day and anyone watching this video.